What's going on, Middle Georgia Real Estate? I'm your host, Luke Smith, and today I'm going to be going over the weekly deep dive. Every single Monday, I'm going to be bringing you videos. I'm going to post it in Middle Georgia Real Estate as well as send it to you in an email. If you'd like to subscribe to this list, you'll be getting fresh content every single week. I post 5 blog posts every single week so I can keep you up to date. The subscription email, completely free. All I'm going to do is send you those blogs and then include the weekly deep dive on what's going on in the market. And I'll tell you what, every single week it seems to change. So, what's ahead for the rest of 2022? Weekly mortgage rates continue to fluctuate. So, over the past few weeks, you've been seeing, as I've been posting from Freddie Mac, where interest rates are. Now, of course, when it comes to credit and a bunch of different things, your specific rate will vary. But as of today, 4.99%. My bad, it's actually August 8th, as of 4 days ago, 4.99%. We're seeing a little bit of a drop. A lot of stuff going in the news, a lot of stuff fluctuating with the feds, but we can see a steady decrease. And I have a couple of slides where this is going to be projected going all the way through 2023. So if you've been wondering if it's a good time to get a mortgage now, you're going to be able to find out why interest rates are where they're at and where they're projected to go by the experts. So, mortgage rate projections. This is going to show where Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, MBA, and the National Association of Realtors project interest rates to go by quarter. So, the final quarter of 2022, as you can see on average on the right side of the screen, where they're projected to go. Each quarter makes up 3 months out of the year. So we're going to see all the way through about October of 2023 with a projection just below 5%. We're not going to see a huge spike, a huge decline. It's going to go about where it's going, but at a slight decrease. So Joel Kahn, an economist, just quoted, there could be a potential silver lining for the market, he added, as stabilizing mortgage rates and rising inventory may bring some buyers back to the market during the second half of the year. I don't know about you, but if I were to buy a home, it would freak me out not knowing if I should wait for the perfect home or if I need to land it right now to lock in my interest rate. So what the experts are saying is that interest rates are going to stabilize and keep where they're at for the foreseeable future. So, home price forecast for 2022. This has been something I've been going over quite a bit lately. So, what we're seeing here is across the board for the rest of the year, we're sitting at about 10.3%. Now, pre-pandemic, it was a lot lower than this, right around 3.5% average every year, an increase. Last year, best it's ever been for the housing market. And then this year, projected on average from January all the way through the end of December, homes average price will increase by 10.3%. Now, this is national statistics. Every area is a little bit different. But the nice thing about us being in Middle Georgia, we're right at that national average when it comes to the housing market as a whole. So, Mark Zandi just said, I don't think national housing prices will decline in a meaningful way, but there will be some price declines across the country. So, when it comes to that previous slide, he doesn't think the national housing prices will decrease in a meaningful way. What that means is a lot of people thought that because prices have spiked so high, there's going to be a crash and prices are going to decrease in value. That's not projected to happen. There's still not enough homes in the market for a price decrease. There's still too many buyers. Even with mortgage rates increasing, even with the slight increase in inventory, there's still not enough houses on the market to set a crash to decrease the price of your home. Again, average 10.3% increase across all 7 forecasts for this year alone. So let's go to existing home sales. This includes new construction and this includes foreclosures, every single way a house can get sold. This year, the National Association of Realtors came out that we're going to see about 5.1 million sales across the country. If we can see these pre-pandemic numbers going back to normal and based off of statistics and experts' opinions, these were some really great years in real estate. Just because we saw these flux and increase and a lot of homes being sold doesn't mean that 5.1 million isn't still a great number to be at. So total home sales forecast. So as of January, it was forecasted by Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, and MBA that this was going to be how many homes were projected to sell this year. Now, as you can see, coming into July with the talks about a just the housing market as a whole, inflation as a whole, and then us going into a recession, going back and forth, you know how it's been in the news lately. It's actually decreased what the forecast is supposed to say, not by a whole lot, but we're still seeing decreased numbers. And as we can go back here, here we go, 5.1 million on average, still a little bit higher than projected because we're taking, this is the National Association of Realtors, this is Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, MBA. On average, we're going to see somewhere fluctuated between this many homes being sold this year. Why is this important to you, for you to understand? It's simple supply and demand. There's still a lot of homes being sold with not a whole lot of homes coming on the market. So that's what keeps spiking the prices of homes increasing month after month, year after year, with how expensive homes have been and how much they're still continuing to increase. And that's still going to be projected to go in the future. So your home is still going to increase in value. Last video, I went over what a seller's market is, what a buyer's market is. A seller's market definition is there's less than 6 months worth of homes for sale on the market. Right now, we're sitting at about 3 months. So for it to go back to a neutral market, we need to see about 6 months worth of inventory. We're still half of that. So we're still in a seller's market. So last couple things. I have a bunch of infographics that's been going out lately, and I wanted to dive a little bit deep on a couple of these. So 3 reasons to buy a home today. As we can see, fewer multiple offer scenarios. This happened to me during the pandemic. The wife and I wanted to buy a house, and every single home we took a look at, every single realtor would say there's multiple offers already on this house. You have to go in extremely high bid for you to win this. And also, I was going with a VA home loan. When people were getting cash offers, they just overlooked our offer to buy a house. And that really hurt. Wasn't able to buy a home at that time. And as we can see, there's going to be fewer multiple offer scenarios with more inventory going onto the market. So that's actually an incentive for buyers. You don't have to have so much competition when it comes to the market. Then we have fewer homes selling above asking price. As you can see, it's been about a 5% decrease month after month. We're seeing more and more homes sold actually at asking price and not going into a bidding war, so you can actually offer what the seller's offering. This whole mindset of I'm going to put my house at a certain price and then hopefully I get more in that little bidding war, it's slowly going to come to an end. That happened over the last couple of years, but that's slowly starting to go away. So that's a great plus for buyers. Then supply of homes for sale is growing. As I was talking about before, we're sitting about 3 months worth of inventory. It's a significant increase. We're going to keep increasing as time goes on. Again, that's going to be great for buyers. So, and then of course, this is just the infographic that I had. I posted this on my page not too long ago. I try to put one of these together about every week and then post it so you can understand what's happening in the market and reasons why you should feel comfortable and confident when buying a home. Again, housing market forecast for the rest of 2022, just like the previous slides we went over, this is going to show you what's going on. I want to take this information and dumb it down as much as I possibly can because I understand your time is valuable. These videos I know can get a little bit long. These are our deep dives. So those infographics, my blogs and all that kind of stuff, the stuff that's going on our stories, that's that quick information that you can get to. And again, Middle Georgia Real Estate, the whole reason I made this group is so you can tap that search button and find exactly what you're looking for and not take a whole lot of time, not have hundreds of people blow up your DMs and not have a bunch of people just commenting when you have a post on a normal, typical real estate page. Or I guess a group, you would call it, because this is Middle Georgia Real Estate private group. So again, my name is Luke Smith, and this is Real Estate Real Talk. Talk to you soon.